Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you an easy top lane beginner carry champion. That is Trundle top lane. For your best runes for carrying, you're gonna want to take lethal tempo with Triumph, Alacrity, Last Stand, with free boots, and very important, approach velocity. If you don't have approach velocity, you're not gonna be able to stay on top of people. Whenever you slow them with your Q or your pillar, you're gonna be moving really fast into them. And for the 3 side runes, take attack, speed, adaptive, and armor. We're late to lane because we had to leash. It sucks. It is what it is. We can auto attack Q trade on him, and now we'll trade this all the way in because we have lethal tempo and he doesn't, so he just loses. I'm gonna go ahead and exhaust him since he ignited me, and he's dead. Renekton shouldn't have taken that trade. Renekton is a champion that feasts a lot better off of short trades, and he power spikes hard level 2, level 3. He doesn't really power spike that hard level 1. His level 1's actually very weak. There's a lot of champions like that, like 𝗕𝗂𝘂𝗶𝗹. Cast mid or cast top. Her level 1's weak, level 2's really strong. Zin's level 1's strong, his level 2's even better. He just needed to play that slower and recognize that he had press attack, we had lethal tempo. If you're playing Trundle top against any champion that does not go for lethal tempo or Conqueror, you should be able to beat them in an all-in fight, assuming you have at least equal HP as them. Lethal tempo is way better than all the other keystones. Lethal tempo and Conqueror are way better for fights to the death than like a press attack. Press attack's more for poking. Auto attack Q reset. Q is a great auto resetter. Even more damage. See how he just poked me, but he took a turret shot for it. Oh, we missed a minion there. That's alright. We'll be getting the vast majority of these. Thought that auto would kill it. Hindsight should have queued it. His Q's on cooldown. We can all in him here. I just want to get as much of this CS as possible. You don't want to miss a bunch of CS for just a trade. CS is easy gold. Our wave's going to slow push into him. We have a ranged minion advantage. Having a ranged minion extra in the back line is going to wreck this. So I'll play back, let him play up. I actually want to trade heavy with him. So he's going for this minion. We'll auto attack Q reset on him. I'm pretty sure he still had his second dash. I should have held on to pillar there. He dashed back through me. We're gonna go ahead and max our Q first, W second. We can trade heavy with him. His dash should still be on cooldown. He'll die here. Oh, never mind, his dash was up. That's all right. First item rush, usually looking to get Bork or Essence Reaver. Either is a good choice. Auto attack Q reset. Oh, he's so dead. Auto attack Q reset. He's a goner. You want to go Bork if you're in a matchup where they can poke you down and you can't trade properly with them. If you're in a matchup where you're constantly just wanting to push the wave and they can't touch you, Essence Reaver's better because you get the mana back whenever you cast an ability and auto attack. We actually don't want to stay here. It's pre 5 minute. Pre 5 minute top and mid turret take highly reduced damage. It would be difficult for us to get this plate. We'd overstay, and then we'd have to reset to get our health and mana back, and then he could counter shove and get more plates than we got. So it'd be a really bad choice. I'm actually thinking of getting the early 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝗀𝗃. I think early 𝗕𝘂𝘂𝘀𝗃 here is a great purchase since Renekton is a poke style champion. Even though he's melee, he does lots of pokes, runs away with his dash. He can dash in, stun you, auto attack Q, dash out. All sorts of annoying stuff, so I think 𝗕𝘂𝘂𝘀𝗀𝗃 will be good. He can't fight us to the death. We have more items than him even with the 𝗕𝘂𝘂𝘀 investment, because the 𝗕𝘂𝘂𝘀's basically just a longsword. It's an expensive longsword. Slightly more AD in the life still. We still have the item advantage. We have keystone advantage for fights to the death. We want to blow his dash, and then we want to pillar him once it's on cooldown. So now his dash is on cooldown, right? We'll have about, I don't know, anywhere from 12 to 18 seconds to abuse that. So we'll all in him here in a second. He wanted that cannon minion. He just needed to give it. For those of you who didn't know, Ignite is a much longer cooldown than, Ignite's actually a shorter cooldown than Exhaust. I guess what I should say is Exhaust is a shorter cooldown than Flash. Unfortunately, his dash did come back up. We'll have to respect that a bit more. He's lower on health and we're level 6 at least, so we should be able to hold this freeze. We have the life still to do so. I'll use my 𝗕𝘂𝘂𝘀𝗀𝗃, get some extra attack speed. Whenever something dies near you on Trundle, you get 3% of its max health. So whenever you're last hitting, or even if a minion is just dying near you or an enemy champion, you can get quite a bit. It would be nice if it was also your allies. So allied minions and champions, that'd be intense. It's not the way it is. So he has his ignite. He has his, not his flash, but he has ignite. We have level 6 R advantage. So that should be more valuable than what his ignite can give. He's playing pretty safe. If he starts acting up, we can assume his jungler's here. I'm pulling back a little bit, trying to give some space. I don't want his ranged minions to aggro me. Trying to push him off that minion, threaten him, make him think about whether or not he really wants that minion. He's going to have to use all of his abilities to get a single minion. It makes him think I can push him off that. And I'm not missing any minions to do that. I gave up that minion because I didn't want to miss a minion. Now he should miss cannon. That is huge, him missing cannon like that. I don't know if we're going to be able to hold this freeze. Our wave reinforced first. Maybe. Okay, he just AoE'd the wave. I don't think that was worth it from him. Auto attack Q reset. Even with the approach velocity, it's hard for us to catch up to him. It's fine though. We have the wave in a nice little freeze. We can keep holding the wave really right where we have it, and it's worth it. Ooh, he's level 6 now. That's scary. I gotta pop my refill. He could threaten an all in here with his ignite. I didn't have time to auto attack then Q, so I just went in for a raw Q. I knew he was gonna dash back. Trying to delay this going into the turret. Couldn't really do it though. Alright, we did delay a little bit with these two ranged minions. Kane's bot side. We have triple this dude's CS. We're not even farming that well. If we were farming exceptionally, we'd probably have 8 or 9 more right now. He's you know, this is why I don't like skins. Stuff like this. I have to listen to that sound animation. Most skins, I mean, most base skins don't have anything really that annoying that you have to deal with. He wants this cannon. Auto attack Q reset. I don't think he got the second dash there. Alright, that was a pretty good trade for us. And we only lost, like, I think 1 minion for it, which is decent. And we got his R. Okay, we lost 2 minions. Our wave's going to shove into him now, so we can go ahead and just dump it. Our jungler could look for a dive. Instead, he went mid. I'm pretty happy. We haven't died yet. We've held the wave in relatively good spots to avoid being ganked. And we're up CS, so far we're doing kind of everything we need to. Kind of want to hit the turret. Got him with a raw auto there. He ignited me. I don't want to die for this. We nearly did get the kill on him. I don't know where his jungler, so I kind of just have to reset. I could flash Q him here if he steps out. Wow. I'm surprised my Q didn't just automatically kill him. It didn't have quite enough damage. Got a lot of health back from his death. 3% of his max HP. We're using our W to shove the wave. Your W obviously giving you more movement speed and attack speed while you're on top of it. I think he worded the bush right as I flashed out. Go ahead and reset. And we can get our Borkin for the Porkin. Wouldn't really recommend shield bow on Trundle. It's not that necessary. Or I should say it's not the highest value option. With the way the new items are this season in season 12, like, if you're an 80 champion, you're building 80 mythic item, it's not going to be terrible. Worst case scenario, you're getting like 6 or 7 out of 10 value. You might as well just build the higher value mythic per that champion. On Trundle, usually that mythic option is Frostfire, or that mythic can be Trinity. Against their team, they have triple melee. We could probably get away with Trinity this game. We'll see. I actually want to go Hullbreaker second item. Hullbreaker is way better for 1 versus 2. Auto attack Q reset. Look at that trade. We got his flash. He's so done for in this lane. Not to be dramatic or anything, but this lane is over at this point. We built up our gold lead through the proper CSing and freezing on him to where he's in some deep crap now. What I'm going to do is use my W to force out his dash. Then if he steps back up, we'll have our E and we can force the kill. And if Kayn comes, I can easily kill both of them because it's blue Kayn. Blue Kayn is not nearly as scary as red Kayn because he can't knock me up and cancel my autos. Trundle auto attacks are scary. You get the bonus AD from your Q. You steal their AD. Auto attack Q reset. And we're getting 70% bonus attack speed on our W, which is pretty sick. He's tanking my minions right here, so that's not even like a bad trade for me. Auto attack Q reset. We got him with our R. He's not going to die from it, and I can heal back up from my Bork. So it's fine. Since I saw Kayn was bot side, that situation was kind of whatever. We'll use our W to shove. He's very low HP. He really can't stay like this. Like, look at our HP. We're all the way back to full. He's tanking the minions. He did land a pretty big Q there. Yeah, he's low. He's going to have to reset it. Kayn's still bot side. I'm okay with this. We might need to get some heal cut. We'll see. Since he doesn't have minion advantage, we can't freeze properly. It's not going to be a real freeze. You're just coin flipping for the RNG. And since he can't touch the minions, I'm going to end up pushing accidentally with a few sloppy autos. He's dead. He ignited me, so he thought he could bait that. Our attack speed on our W right now is 70% though, so we're pretty hard to deal with now. Kayn can't kill us at all, even at this HP. As long as since I have my exhaust. Our Q is slow, E is slow, exhaust is a slow, which gives us 15% bonus movement speed off the approach velocity. Oh, he might actually kill me here if his E came back off cooldown. Not sure what his cooldown is at this point on it. He went for Gore Drinker. They call that purple Kayn because it's blue Kayn who's building red Kayn style items and taking red Kayn runes with Conqueror. So pretty much you're a more mobile red Kayn that's slightly less tanky because you don't have the passive healing off of your abilities. It's decent. You do it whenever you feel like you needed the extra mobility to deal with the enemy comp. I can see why you'd want to do that against a Veigar. Other than that on our team, I feel like red Kayn would be way better. Red Kayn can actually hard counter Yi if you play it right. You just bait out Yi to do dumb things and you save your knock up till after his Q. And then you go inside of him and you can completely time out Yi's R and whatnot. Oh, Renekton's roaming now, so he's given up. We're going to stay on the split push. Trundle roams aren't the best because his gap closer. His W gives him a lot less movement speed than it gives him attack speed, which makes him much better at split pushing and smashing turrets. Taking advantage of that attack speed. Now, if it was reversed, instead of it was 70% movement speed, 30% attack speed, then yeah, his roams would be pretty sick. That is not the case. Kayn, bot side. I had an awful word there. Oh, hey, buddy. We can heal all of our health back. Auto attack Q reset. There he goes. I didn't use my E because I don't think we could threaten an all in there. Oh, I hate that so much. I just hit him with a rock Q. I didn't want him to stun me underneath turret. We'll go ahead and take this since Kayn's bot side. If Renekton pushes out for this, obviously he'll die. He doesn't have the items or the levels to... Auto attack Q reset. And I got absolutely wrecked. I didn't see the Diana coming. Hopefully you can make something happen there. He gets the resets. He dies though. Veigar seems to be kind of far behind low damage output at the moment. Now that we have Hullbreaker, I think we actually would have won that 1 versus 3 with Hullbreaker. The extra armor and magic resist it would have given us would have been huge. They have huge healing off the Kayn off his items, the Gore Drinker Conqueror. Huge healing off the Renekton Q, Renekton R. Plus he's most likely going Gore Drinker here. We're going to need to get heal cut here ASAP. We'll use our W to get back to lane. Don't really want to lose turret. And we're not going to die a single time. Like, that was it. That was our death for the game. The only person who's going to be able to consistently kill us is Vayne. She'll slice through us, and with her invisibility, it'll be hard to stick on top of her unless she kites it out pretty badly. We just need to stick to the split. Renekton isn't going to be able to solo us. And now that we have Hole Breaker, we can just sit underneath the turret and smash it. So I'll actually delay my Bramble Vest, and I can just get a... I think we should just go for the other heal cut item. I can't remember what it is right now. I'm really tired. It's the AD one. I can't think of it right now. Yeah, Executioners. So yeah, I think we'll go for Executioners, because if we have Bramble, we're underneath his turret and he hits us, it's gonna make the turret aggro us, which is really annoying. Oh, come on, baby. Oh, okay. 2 out of 3, not bad. That's honestly not bad. I'll take it. That's not bad at all. Plus Diana, we got ignited twice there, dude. If we didn't get ignited, we would have definitely killed all 3. That was ruining our passive healing and our Blade of the Rune healing. So Diana had a full item. Kayn had a full item. This isn't including tier 2 boosts and partials. And Renekton's like not even full item yet. I'm pretty happy with that. Because they all are there. Except for maybe Renekton. I'm going to get the Executioners, head back to lane. And I'll just try not to die. I said I wasn't going to die again. Wasn't expecting the 3-man collapse. I do think we outscale because the Master Yi and Veigar at the very least. And Renekton will never, ever, ever, ever. There's not a single top laner in the game. If they don't go Conquer or Lethal Tempo, they will never be able to solo you in a 1 versus 1. It just won't happen. If you're full HP, you have Lethal Tempo, and they don't have Conquer or Lethal Tempo, they just can't beat you. It's as simple as that. That is where League of Legends is at right now. Not in a bitter or jaded way, just a matter of fact. Conquer and Lethal Tempo are infinitely better than the other keystones for full HP fights to the death. There's just no contest. Look how fast this turret's gonna melt. Yeah, that we're getting 40 extra AD. Lowers the enemy's AD and gives you AD. I see they're all bot side kind of fighting for Dragon right now. Yeah, this is not worth it for him. Down he goes. We still have full HP, pretty balanced. And we got that sweet, sweet attack speed. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this easy Trundle top lane carry guide, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is KingStix. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Looking at damage dealt to enemy champions, we had a nice little lead over everyone. Surprisingly, Renekton was the highest on their team, because he's always fighting me. Looking at damage taken, we'd taken the most in the entire game as well. For our runes, we had Lethal Tempo up 9 different times for 41 seconds total. Triumph healed us for 534, 160 bonus gold. Alacrity finished 16-minute mark, kind of late, but it was a slow lane phase for us. We weren't getting too many kills. Last Stand did 813 bonus damage. That's actually really good for how short this game was. Magical Footwear finished at 9-minute 45, pretty standard. And Approach Velocity sped us up for nearly a whole minute. I'm actually really happy with that. All in all, guys, Trundle top lane is the easiest beginner top laner to carry with in all of League of Legends right now.